George, we're back again.
We are?
We're post-Super Bowl. We're post-Valentine's Day. We made it through 2 more celebrations. Unfortunately, your team did not quite get to the promised land.
They came up a little short, but they were very representative. It was a 38-35 game, and Jalen Hurts, the quarterback we so spoke well of, he played just as we had thought he would and the way we predicted he would. He played really well. In fact, he played great.
And quite honestly, when he had that fumble mishap that led to a touchdown, and he went to the sideline and calmed down all of his players, and you showed a lot of leadership.
I think there should be no doubt in anybody's mind that he's a great quarterback, a franchise quarterback, and the quarterback of the future. I think, the first time in a game of that magnitude, and he stepped up to the challenge and played really well.
Well, something to be said for that. Now, we're beyond the holidays. Now, I'm sure the Eagles had a post-mortem.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They all the film, they're going through it. They're going to figure out where their weaknesses are and get stronger, what they did well, and build upon it. And
prepare for the draft.
They prepared for the draft, exactly. So what's the takeaway from that? They fell short. They fell down. Did they dissolve their franchise? Did they quit? Are they done as a team? Are they going to fold and
I think that the Eagles have a system, and that was the second time they've been to the Super Bowl in the last 5 years, one of which they won under Doug Peterson. And they have a lot of young players. They turned over most of their team, and they do a good job of evaluating talent and bringing in the right players. And I think that the Eagles will be successful next year. And we'll see, but to me, they've done all the right things, did their homework, did their research, and they have the right players and a lot of young players, and they now got experience.
Yeah, and they're going to make their adjustments. And so let's bring this to practical reality to your patients, your clients, your friends, your family, anybody that's tuning in. We talked about the personal development that's involved in building a healthy mindset when we were discussing what the Super Bowl might look like and Valentine's Day and how to survive. So just like the Eagles are having a post-mortem right now, they're asking themselves, what happened? What did we want to have happen? What's missing? And what's next? So if you didn't make healthy choices on Valentine's Day with your loved one, or if you didn't make healthy choices while watching the Super Bowl, if you chose a 6-pack or 12-pack or case or a keg of beer as opposed to healthy hydration, you know what? What's next? What is it you really want to create in your life? What is it that really matters?
Well, the short answer to that is the take you can take, and as we had said and I had said in the last video, Jalen Hurts could be an example in Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich.
Absolutely.
I mean, he embodies that perfect mindset, and he embodies staying positive. I mean, he fulfills all the elements in Napoleon Hill's book, and that was written 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And he could be a part of it, even though he's the quarterback of the Eagles today. And I think what you can take from that, much like Jalen Hurts, is you shouldn't give up. You should stay positive. No matter what cards you're dealt, and no matter what the circumstance, what defines you as a person, and this is one of my rules of thumb, is how you react to events and situations, especially adverse events and situations. And Jalen Hurts is the prime example of the right way to do that.
Yeah.
So you can take a page out of Jalen Hurts' book, and you can react the way he is, and as a person. And he didn't give up. He stayed positive. He stayed on track. He stayed focused. And you could take that and do the same thing in your own life.
He stayed focused on the goal at hand. So I know that goal, whether it's a healthy weight, a healthy mindset, winning a Super Bowl, whatever it is, you've got that goal out there, and you've got to put together the baby steps, one day at a time, get 1% better every day.
And once again, in that same thought process, if you look back at Jalen Hurts' career from the time he was in high school to now his Super Bowl experience with the Eagles, he has gotten better every year.
Yeah.
He's improved as a player, he improved his mindset, and he's done everything you need to do to be the player he is, the person he is, and I'm sure he's successful in all phases of life because he does have that mindset.
And he has a coach to guide him through. He has a system, like you mentioned, that the Eagles have that he's following.
Well, he had a support system all his life. He had great parents that helped him get to where he's at.
Yeah. So the takeaway here is whether you're trying to win a Super Bowl or you're trying to develop a personal goal,
have a healthier lifestyle,
yeah.
Be more physically fit.
You have to know what it is you want, and more importantly, you have to know why do you want it. And we're all going to fall down and stumble as we try to reach our goals. And again, the same thing that the Eagles are asking themselves now. What happened? What did you want to have happen? What's missing? And what's next? And when you have the answer to that, you move forward.
Exactly. And I think people can do that, and people watching this video can take that example that we brought up with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, and they came up a little short. They didn't win the Super Bowl, but he acquitted himself very well, and you can do that too. So, he reacted very well to the events and situations, and you as an individual can be like Jalen Hurts and react well to those events and situations, because that's what defines you as a person. Yeah. So you can be the person you want to be, and to take words out of Napoleon Hill's book: see it, believe it, achieve it.
Achieve it. And what's the takeaway? Don't quit. Just keep moving forward. A little bit better every day. Engage with a coach, somebody to help guide you through the experience. Have a community of support. Have a structured system that you can follow. And you can't help but to succeed.
And it just shows that if you have the proper mindset, you can accomplish anything your heart desires.
Yeah. So maybe next year you'll have a revisit to the Super Bowl. Maybe next year it'll be my Jets opposing your Eagles. You never know.
You never know.
And I would love to see that, actually. Anyway, anything else you want to share with our friends out there before we wrap up?
I just think, once again, Jalen Hurts is a good example of all the concepts contained in Napoleon Hill's books, Think and Grow Rich, and the 17 Elements of Success, and all the books. He embodies the elements in those books, and you can learn a lesson from Jalen Hurts and take a page out of his book and try to be like Jalen and try to do that. Those are great books to read, whether you buy the paperback books like I have, or if you read them online. You can get them on Amazon or Barnes and Noble.
You can pull up many of these things on YouTube for free.
Exactly.
My goodness.
And you might be able to download the PDFs free, but no matter what you're trying to achieve in life, if you have the proper mindset, it gives you the tools that you need to achieve that goal and have that favorable outcome that you're looking for.
Absolutely. Well, George,
it's been good.
I always
it's
thank
short,
you.
Shorter than usual, and
better luck to the Eagles next year. Maybe my Jets. Maybe my Mets. Spring training is coming on up. I'm ready for baseball. I don't know about you guys, but I'm rooting for the Mets.
There you go. And I'm a Phillies fan, obviously.
You and my wife. How'd that happen?
And what I saw today, ironically, I was just, surfing the internet, and I saw that Jalen Hurts' favorite player is Bryce Harper.
Oh, go figure. Anyway,
Once again,
George,
somebody else that embodies that mindset, Bryce Harper.
Anyway, friends, it all starts up here. Put those intentions out there. Get a little bit better every day.
Develop that mindset and be the person you want to be.
Don't give up on those goals. You're going to fall down. Dust yourself off. And we're going to win together. We got this.
Well, anyway, it's been great. Everybody out there, have a great day.
Take care, guys.
I will be back.
Gonna